What's up, YouTubers? Me, One, and I'm gonna be doing a new Let's Play today. God, give me a second, guys. That intro just completely died. Alright. Now I've had a little root beer. I feel better already. Apparently I'm like a drug addict or something like that. But as I'm still postponing or putting on, or no, not, what is that? As I'm still procrastinating on trying, or doing my Darksiders 2 thing back to where it needs to be, because I can't even talk today, I'm going to be doing this in the meantime. This is Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. Now then, I did try this once a few months, or I think sometime last year, but it failed. So let's just go new. I love this music, just saying. And the scrolls have foretold of black wings in the cold, that when brothers wage war come unfurled. Alduin, Bane of Kings, ancient shadow unbound, with a hunger to swallow the world. Song of the Dragonborn.
The border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us, and that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, they'd have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now.
Thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric, the Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But they've captured you. Oh God. Where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Talia, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with. Sure. Mara, Demella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helga. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Elod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
So here we are, riding into who knows what.
Whoa! Why do we stop him?
Move it!
Why do you think? End of the line.
Let's go. Too many gods waiting for us. No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We worked with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead. No, I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
And here we go. Time to make ourselves. Not gonna lie, I always like being ignored. So as soon as it continues loading, I think I'm gonna stick with ignored. It's loading, guys. That's why I'm not doing anything right now. Okay, so this is. Let's see what else. Let's try Imperialists. Typically a Nord, but I feel like I should do some differences. This is a less play. Maybe that God. I said that was a really random accent. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Red Guard. Now, next up is the body. Definitely want to be a boy, so I think I'm gonna go with a boy. Well, I feel like changing. And the game typically a little bit slow the first time around, so give it some time. Presets, no. Skin tone. What about... kind of like look at this the best and wait. Let's see. No, I want to be buff. Head, complexion. And that, dirt. No, none. Dirt colors, scars. No, look straight. Look straight. Thank you. You're not going to see the head a whole lot, so don't worry about this a whole ton. Claw like there. More paint. Well, let's try this. So you kind of like make this red. There, tears of blood. Face. You know what? There. Draw with. I don't know why you can make your draw incredibly wide, or no, let's do slim. Draw connect. There. Cheek portrait. With lap lines. There. Wow, that's not creepy. You know what? Sure, why not? That was fine. No, it's not really mine. Here. Do that. No facial hair. There. Those eyes are terrifying. Jeez. That's pretty good. Now, as for the name, I am going to call you. Yeah, no. Block it.
What are you doing here, Red Guard? You a sellsword? A sailor from Stros Mackay? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure it remains our turn to Hammerfell. Follow the captain, prisoner.
So it looks like we're dead anyway. Well, you guys are jerks, you know that?
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the boys to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Nern. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials, and you say the same.
And he's dead. They even have a bucket for the heads to fall in.
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Red Guard.
You're listening. Did you hear that?
I said, next, prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Here we go. Yeah, that's right guys, this is how the game ends. Your character dies within like 5-10 minutes of starting the game.
What in oblivion is that?
What do
do you see? It's in the front.
And then that happens.
This way!
We are, and there is a thing attacking us. And it definitely appears to be a dragon.
Yarwolf, what is that thing? Can the legends be true?
Legends don't burn out villages.
Hey guys, can we stop down here talking about this
We
later?
need to move, now! Up through the tower, let's go!
Sounds like a good plan to me. Oh, there's a dragon right there.
See the kid on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
Here we go. Going on Assassin's Creed on this.
Don't look up! Stop this on me! Hammond, you need to get over here! Now! Adam, you're doing great. Torvald! Everyone get down! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
God's guide you, Hadvar.
Hey guys, sorry about the cut there, but something came up. So while we're running, I'll explain all this later. In the meantime, let's try not to break the action. And so we have to follow this guy with the sword to the left. There he is. There's a sword, so we should stay with him. That way we won't die. The wing was right there.
Into the keep, soldier! It's you and me, prisoner! Stay close! Bela, you damn traitor! Out of our way! You're not stopping us this time! Boy, I hope that dragon takes you all to sovereignty! Into the keep! Let me, prisoner! Let's go! I can cut you loose inside! Come on!
And we almost died. I'm gonna follow this guy because I'll explain why later, but I just like him better. And I'll explain why. I'll explain that choice later, okay? But in the meantime, you can just pick whichever one you like more. The Imperial's the guy trying to kill you, or the guy in here. Where'd you go? Dude, where you be? Where you at? Where you at? There you are.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. You may as well take Gunnar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
So yeah, he has an iron war axe, I'm gonna take Stormcloak Cuirass and Furbies. Yeah, by the way, when you take people's armor, they do them naked.
Get that armor off
It's a little bit of a problem.
and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here.
Okay, so now let's explain to you how the menu works. Or at least part of it. We won't go into these three yet, but let's start with items. So now we only have two options for items. We have weapons, and we have apparel. Apparel is armor, what you're wearing. Right now I'm wearing foot wraps and a rough skin tunic, which have no armor as you can see, so they don't take away any damage. The more armor you have, the less damage you take. As you can see, it also has a value and weight. Every item has those. Every piece of apparel has those 3 things. Okay, the value is how much you can sell it for, and the weight is how heavy it is. Weight affects your inventory, and when you're wearing heavy armor, you go slower. This stuff's all pretty light, so you can just put it on. As you can see, though, these 2 things we got are definitely better than what we have, so we can put them on for now. Now I'm gonna explain to you quickly combat. We don't have anything equipped, and you press the X button, you put your fist up. Right trigger throws the right fist, left trigger throws the left fist. This is known as dual wielding. But if I put a one-handed weapon in my hand like an iron war axe, now I have an axe. Now I'm supposed to swing my left fist. If I hold right trigger, I block. I can also shield bash, which can get rid of my opponent's block and can make them stagger. But it takes stamina. Stamina lets you do shield bashes, lets you do power attacks, which are if you hold the attack button, and it lets you sprint. So you just really need to find a good mix of blocking, shield bashing, and sprinting. Now here's the mix. Let's fight them. You can see they're blocking, because I have a nice axe. I can just kind of fight these people. They don't do a whole lot of damage, you can just kind of get them. And we got a good kill, that was nice.
Maybe one of the superiors have a key.
Now I'm actually going to take the Helgen key, but that's not all I'm going to take. As you can see, she has some armor. And some different weapons. So let's take everything here, why don't we? And yeah, she's naked, that happens. Now let's see if there's anything good on him. Definitely. Alright, now let's go through our items and see what we have. For weapons, we have an iron war axe, an iron dagger, and an imperial sword. Okay? War axes, or actually here, we'll start with swords. Swords are your basic weapon. Not too fast, not too slow. They don't do a ton of damage, but they also don't do very little. They're typically not incredibly heavy, and they have an okay block. Okay? Daggers are incredibly small, also, I'm just going to mention this really quickly. Weight also affects how loud you are when sneaking. Okay, which I'll get to soonish. Daggers are very much the stealth weapon of sorts. They do very little damage. They're very light, but they're also incredibly fast. So they're very good for sneaking. War axes are slower than swords, but do a little bit more damage. So pick your poison there. I think for the time being that I'm going to go with the imperial sword. Or I can do both. As you can see, you can have 2 things clipped at once. Now I'm called dual wielding. I can't block, but I can now attack at the same time and stuff like that. I'm not going to do this just yet. I think I'm going to stick with just the sword. Now for armor. I'm currently wearing light armor. Okay? It's lighter, it's easier to sneak, and typically doesn't create as much noise, but it also doesn't block as much damage. I'm going to change into that heavy armor, which is all this imperial armor. Okay, just Imperial Officer's helmet. Give me a second. Imperial armor, Imperial boots, and Imperial bracers. They also have Imperial light stuff, but I'm not going to put that on right now. Then also, lastly, I have keys, and I have a Helgen Keep key, which you just use to, open doors and stuff. So let's go through here. Now we use the key, and now as we can see, we still have it. So yes.
Come on. Let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads.
Let's quickly talk about the screen. On the top, we have the compass. The little arrow thing tells you where we need to go, and it also gives you the 4 cardinal directions. It'll also show which direction enemies are in. In the center of the screen on the very bottom, there is nothing right now, but when I take damage,
That dragon doesn't give up easy.
Grab everything important and let's move. Dragon's burning everything to the ground.
I just need to gather some more potions.
when you take damage, your health bar will appear there. Okay? And your opponent's health bar appears at the top. Here's my health bar appears at the bottom. And as you saw when I did a smash earlier, on the right is my stamina bar. If you hold left bumper, you can sprint. But when your stamina goes empty, you can't. I don't feel the need to search these guys just yet. I think I'll be fine for now. I quite like what I have. You move faster without a weapon drawn, by the way, so you don't have to have your weapon out all the time.
Done? Let's get moving.
I'm just taking a sip of my root beer there. Yeah. Now my controller wet.
But it's a torture room. Hear that?
This is the first instance of enemies who use magicka. Now you can use magicka as well, but I don't actually have any with me just yet. Magicka is not something you can take off people, as you can see. You also have a steel dagger. Steel is better than iron, so if you want to take that, then go right ahead. I think I'm going to. But I don't really want any of these, so no thanks. Now,
The Empire.
I don't believe there's anything super interesting in any of those, so I think we'll just move on.
Looks like there's something in this cage.
Oh wait, no, there's this.
It's locked. See if you can get it open with some picks. Might need that gold once we get out. Grab anything useful and let's go.
Now I'm going to show you guys how to do this. Alright, so now if you use the right stick, that'll see how much it turns. As you can see, I can't turn it all the way. That means I can't unlock it. So now you have to move this around. You have to try to find, so you have to try to get it to turn all the way, like I just did. And then in here, there's gold. There's also a spell tome and a potion of minor magicka. Alright, now if I go to items, I go to potions. Now, this, as you can see in the bottom right, is a blue bar. That is my magicka bar. In combat, that will appear on the bottom left of the screen. That is how I use spells. Now I'm going to go over to magic, because I just got a spell. I do. Wait, why do I have so much? What? Okay. This is going to take a little bit of time to go through. So, first of all, let's look at destruction. Destruction are spells that do damage. By now, all I have is flames, so if I wanted, I could shoot flames. I'm not going to do that just yet, but I will show you how it works just really quickly. So you take out your weapon, you press X to do that, by the way. Now, as you can see, the fire's in my left hand. So this spell is just pretty basic, and my magicka goes down and then starts recharging. That's really all there is to magic. I'm not going to really do that right now. I'll go into further detail about all the magic later on, and as I get more of it. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue pushing forward, because Roloff is kind of up here.
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon!
Enemies, let's back them. This guy has a bow. As you can see, I just shield active. Now I'll also do a heavy attack. You can see it takes longer and my stamina bar goes down, but it does a lot more damage. And I'm actually going to search the shoulder really quickly. So as you can see, he has arrows. He'll need arrows to shoot, but he also has a bow. I am going to go ahead and equip that bow. First of all, it's always good to have some sort of arrows equipped, but now let's equip the bow. Now you take it out, just like anything else, but you can only have one bow if you can't do it with a bow. So you don't want to aim and shoot. As you can see, I totally missed. So now let's aim it there and shoot. And as you can see, it hits them and does damage. If you want some other arrows, you can't do anything in the different bows and different arrows, all do different damage. But I'm gonna go back to my sword now. You can only have bows are two-handed weapons. Therefore, you can't have two of them. You can't do a real bow. My bow is the only two-handed weapon I have right now, though. So all the rest are one-handed. Now here's a little lever. Press this.
Let's see where this is.
Falls down.
better push on. The rest of them will have to find another way out. Doesn't go anywhere. Guess we better try this way.
So we're just kind of going through here, and here's the introduction of some new enemies. Frostbite spiders. Yeah, giant spiders. These guys are really popular in today's. I just saw the top graph, you might have noticed that I saw poison. When these enemies are used, they can poison you, and poison just does damage over time, which is why you can still see my health bar.
So many eyes, no?
Yeah, too many eyes. I agree with that. I'm not too much of a fan of frostbite spiders. Go up? Where'd you just go? I kinda lost him. Over there is a bear. Alright? The thing's asleep.
There's a bear. See her? Kind of with her right now. Just tried to sneak by. Watch where you step.
Alright, so if you crouch, you are now sneaking. And it's...
Go ahead. I'm following the lead and watch your back.
Alright, so because that little thing is still aligned, it means it can't hear me. It means that I'm not detected. Once it turns into an eye, it means I'm detected. Alright? Again, it's easier to sneak and be avoid stuff, and I went too fast. It's okay. Wait. Yeah, just turn around. Should be hidden. Bear should just go back to sleep now, because I really don't want to fight that thing. Kind of hard to fight. Yeah, so the slower you go, the less sound you make, and the lighter stuff you're wearing, the less sound you make. Okay? All important things to know when you're sneaking. You can still jump when you're sneaking. How do I get stuck in here? And the further away you are from an enemy, the less chance they have to see you. That's the general gist of sneaking. Seriously, this bear is really stupid at to sneak by. Trust me.
That was close. That looks like the way out. I knew we'd make it.
I do believe that should be it for this episode. It's been kind of long, but it's the first episode. The others are going to go back to 15 minutes. So, on that note, I will see you guys next time.